It is your favorite auditor, Audit Them, the one who encourages you to audit them. This is a revisit, the month of June 2023. I am at the Norwich Village Hall doing a FOIA audit, doing a 1A, monitoring government to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest. Viewing the public records they have here on the wall. It's a nice bell. Let me check what they have on the wall here, these public records. Fill the cart. Building department. Let me see what else they have here. Cook County. Okay, let's see what they got here. Hello.
Hi.
I need to see the village block diagram.
The what?
Village block diagram.
I don't understand what you mean by diagram.
Who's the current acting FOIA officer?
I am.
You are, okay. Maybe if you'd like to assist this gentleman, I'll talk with the FOIA officer. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, she'd like to assist him. So yeah, you are the FOIA officer, ma'am?
I am.
Okay, I am monitoring government to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest. So yeah, I need to view the block diagram with functional subdivisions.
I have no idea what you're asking for a block diagram.
Okay. Ma'am, you are a FOIA officer. That's the reason why I'm asking you this question. You do have a completed training certificate for FOIA, right?
Yes, but
Yes.
just because I don't understand something that you're asking for does not make me unqualified to be a FOIA officer.
No, I never said you were unqualified, ma'am. I just don't
I'm
see...
asking what are you looking, I'm looking for a clarification of what you're looking
Yes,
for.
ma'am. The thing is that I find odd, ma'am, is that you do have a completed training certificate, and this is a requirement. I'm pulling up the statute now. Section 4 of the Freedom of Information Act specifies each public body shall prominently display at each of its administrative or regional offices, make available for inspection and copying, and send through the mail if requested each of the following: a brief description of itself, which will include but not limited to a short summary of its purpose.
It's on our website.
Okay, wait a minute. Section B specifies a public body that maintains a website shall also post this information on its website. Before it's a requirement to post it on your website, it's a requirement to post it in the public body. So this is required to be in the public body before you direct someone online. The second requirement is online. I need to see this first at this public body.
It's not I'll tell you right now, it's not at the public body, it's on our website.
Well, this is a violation of this code here.
Then you can report me to the Attorney General's office.
Okay, so you're telling me that you do not have this displayed, a short summary of the purpose of this public body? It's not displayed?
No.
Okay, that's gonna cost this public body declaratory relief.
Okay.
A block diagram giving its functional subdivisions. You see, you would be the exact person who would know what this is because you did confirm you have a completed training certificate. You did pass FOIA for several years, I'm sure. And the block diagram is part of the requirement to be displayed at this public body. A block diagram, ma'am, if you're not familiar with what that is, it's an organizational chart.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. You know, it's got a block diagram.
Okay.
Given its subdivisions, the total amount of its operating budget. Where's your operating budget?
Hanging on the wall right there?
Operating budget is on the wall?
It should be.
Okay, what is it, couple pages?
Look and see.
Yep, this wall here?
On the bulletin board, right there,
Oh, right there.
right next.
Right here,
to-
yeah. Okay. I don't see it.
Then someone must have removed it.
Okay. A block diagram, the approximate number of full-time and part-time employees and the identification and membership of any board, commission, committee, or council.
Okay, I can tell you right now, none of that is posted, so,
It's got to be displayed.
okay, none of it is displayed.
Okay. So where's your operating budget?
Let me go get it from our financial
Sure.
officer.
I'm going to inform you, ma'am. Yeah, once I...
You don't have to inform me of anything. I don't know who you are. I don't care who you are. If you have an issue with me, you can contact the Attorney General's office and report me.
I'll wait for the operating budget. Thank you. That's good. That's good. She doesn't want to be informed, aka informed, educated on this part of the law. You see, this is a FOIA officer, and she does not know what a block diagram is. Unbelievable. Let me pause the video, save some juice here.
Sir, which budget would you like? The proposed
Hi, ma'am.
budget?
The one with the appropriations?
I understand, but for which fiscal year? The one fiscal
Most
year?
current.
We're in the process of passing a budget, so do you want
Yep.
the proposed budget for the May 1, 2023
Sure.
fiscal year?
Yes, ma'am. That's the finance director. And what's your first name, ma'am?
Let me get you my card.
Thank you. Alrighty, and ma'am, you did say that was the finance director?
She's our village administrator
Village-
and finance.
And finance director, okay. And you are designated or designee? Are you a designated FOIA officer or a designee?
I'm designated.
Designated, good. Let me mark that down here. Alrighty, let me pause this for a second because the music in the background. So this is the FOIA officer here of the village of Norridge. I'm waiting momentarily for the expenditure.
There you go.
Okay, ma'am, I got a question. The FOIA officer is unaware with this portion. Maybe you are. A block diagram, which is an organizational chart, where is that displayed at?
I told you it was not displayed.
But you told me you were not aware of what that means.
And once you explained to me what it meant, I told you it was not displayed. It's on our website.
Okay, if it's on your website, can I have a printout of that? I need a printout of a brief description of this public body, which will include but not limited to a short summary of its purpose. These are requirements from the state.
Sure.
A block diagram giving its functional subdivisions, which is an organizational chart, everything that falls under. The total amount of its operating budget, which this is. Total amount of operating budget.
So you want me to print this again?
No, I don't need you to print that. This you already printed this for me, right?
Okay, so you want the black?
I need to view the block. The block diagram has to be
Okay.
displayed.
Okay, she's taking care of
Yeah,
that.
if
So what
she's
else do you
printing
need?
that out. It also requires, ma'am, that the public body have a brief method, a brief description of methods whereby the public may request information and public records, a directory designating the Freedom of Information
That's
Officer.
also online, sir. You can operate a phone to record us, but you can't operate the phone to hit www.villageofnorwich.com.
Well, that's where you're wrong at, and I'm here to correct you. Section D specifies a public body that maintains a
We do
website.
maintain a
Wait a
website.
minute. Shall also post this information online.
It is
Shall
online.
also, right. But before the requirement to post this online, it has to be displayed in person. So even though it is online, that's your second requirement. Your first requirement is to be posted in person, displayed at the public body.
Sure.
So that's a rude remark that you made
It's
there.
not a rude
And
remark,
it's
sir.
non-compliant not having this stuff already displayed. That's why I'm here to check these things, so
Okay.
then I can file declaratory
All
relief.
right, well, we will burn a few more trees and print you everything you need.
No. You have to do that for your public body to stand in compliance with the law, ma'am. This stuff has to be posted.
Feel free to post it for us right there.
No, ma'am, I can't do your job, you know.
Is there anything else that you need?
Okay, where is the block diagram?
In April, I didn't get mail for 2.5 weeks. And then I went away for a couple days and I came back to a full mailbox. But that
Could you imagine there's people out there that don't have internet access for you to make a rude remark like that, ma'am?
Sir, if someone doesn't have inter access, they know that they can call here and come here and we will get them what they need. We will even mail it to them if they so wish.
This is a freedom of
I
information
understand,
officer.
sir, but you are not requesting it because you need it for a purpose. You're requesting it to be petty.
No, ma'am, this is a state code here and you're in violation with state law.
Okay.
That's your opinion there, okay? I'm monitoring government to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest. And as a matter of fact, the things that you're saying are very petty,
Okay.
okay? I'm a professional, ma'am, and I would love it if you
Here's the
act.
information that's available
Sir, you weren't very
through-
professional the last time you were here, so.
Here's
It's
the
all on
information.
video and I'm always professional. Where's the organizational chart, ma'am? This is for the freedom of information. This is perfect. So this section, I check off my checklist, which is this, section B. This is for section B. This is a portion of its operating budget. This is good, I check this off. The block diagram giving its functional subdivisions.
We don't have one.
You said it was online.
I thought it was. It's my
Okay, it's
mistake.
required to be displayed in person and online. I'll mark that you don't have it.
Please do.
Okay. The number of full-time and part-time employees, approximate number of full-time, part-time employees.
142 full-time, 60 part-time.
Okay. Ma'am, before you left, the thing that I did want to inform you is that sometimes in some public bodies, their budget, operating budget has all this stuff located and displayed out to the public. You know, it has a copy of the org chart inside there. It has a copy of the approximate number of employees and so on and so forth.
Sir, every municipality has a different packet for their budget. We do not
That is
have-
correct,
Yes.
but this is a requirement from the state,
I
not
got
from
you.
a
But our
single
organizational
municipality.
chart is not in our budget.
Okay, well, now, did you ever see an organizational chart in
Yes,
the
I
past?
know what an organization
Yeah.
chart is.
Is there one printed for this municipal corporation?
We
No.
don't have stuff printed because we don't print stuff just to have it laying around. If you want an organizational chart, we can print one for you.
Okay. Yeah, I do need to see it because it has to be displayed. This is, if you like to make a copy of this,
I
here,
really
ma'am.
don't know. I don't need.
No,
you
but
to-
we
No,
will,
okay.
since you're requesting it under FOIA, we will just.
No, I'm not requesting it under FOIA. I am not requesting it under FOIA. This is a requirement to be displayed. If you're able to print it out, we could just display it on the wall. That's all.
Sir, we only have so much wall space. Look at how much we've already printed for you.
You have a lot of wall space in there, ma'am. And this is not printed for me. This is a requirement by state law. It's okay if you're not compliant. She said to get in contact with public access counselor. That will be my next step. But I'm trying
Before I
to,
walk away, just so I don't have to keep
yeah,
coming back.
take
Can-
your business card.
Can you give me an all-inclusive list of what you'd like so that?
My
'cause-
FOIA request? I could fill out a FOIA request.
No, sir, that's not what I said.
Okay.
You just asked me to get you the organizational chart.
Yes, ma'am.
Before I go back to print you the organizational
Sure.
chart, is there anything else that you need so that I'm not walking back?
I
and
see
forth
what you're
to
saying.
back?
I do see what you're saying, ma'am.
Great.
As of right now, this FOIA officer here and you kindly did present all that needs to be displayed except for the org chart. I would just ask, ma'am, maybe for the benefit of this public body, so I don't have to go through public access counselor, if you just make a copy of this for yourself, read it on your own time, ma'am,
I
and
have a copy of
verify.
the FOIA Act.
You do have a copy of the FOIA Act, okay. Section 4, 140-4. So the org chart would be all I would need, and I'll take your business card as well, ma'am.
No problem.
Thank you. Meanwhile, can I have 2 FOIA forms? All right, let me do that. See, she said I'm just requesting this stuff because I want to be petty. Wow, this is an actual state law. When they receive a non-compliant fee from declaratory relief, section 11 of this act, a $10,000 that I'm going to be requesting for non-compliance is not going to be petty. That might be petty to the $6 million budget, yearly $10 million, $30 million budget that they have. Then she says that they don't have any wall space to put an organizational chart. That's the wall space there. That's wall space there. Thank you, ma'am. So here's FOIA forms I'm gonna fill out after I receive the org chart. Let me pause this. Okay,
This is on our HR page
Okay.
on the website.
Okay.
If you think there's any citizen in the village of Norwich who would love a copy, who doesn't have internet, I will gladly share it with them.
okay. Ma'am, maybe since this establishment been up and running since the 1800s, not one single person came out and pointed state requirements like I have. Okay, but this is gonna be
This is gonna be great for all the
investigation.
citizens. We thank you.
What I'm gonna do, ma'am, is I'm gonna take digital images of these two, so I could keep. And if you
The digital
kindly-
images
Oh!
are on the website.
Okay, ma'am, it's required to
I
be
got you.
in the public body.
Okay.
The second
But you're telling
requirement
me
is
you're gonna
online.
take digital images.
Yes, with my cell phone here. I'm gonna take a digital image, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pin both of these. There's a few free pins. I'm gonna pin them on your bulletin. So this public body will be in compliant with section 140, section 4. So I have a digital image here, 1 and 2, that I could review at a later time. And I'm just gonna tack these on this wall here. There's 3 free spaces, full-page spaces, so those will be on there forever. And I'm gonna file this FOIA form, and my business will be concluded momentarily. Can I just have your business card, please? You are aware of section 11, declaratory relief, right?
No.
Okay, that's part of FOIA. It's within the FOIA Act 140.
Are you a FOIA officer?
Are you?
I am not a FOIA officer.
Are you with the Attorney General's office?
I am not
or-
with the Attorney General's
Well,
office,
you,
no.
you should probably.
Maybe you can print that for us so we could read it.
Ma'am, I just asked you if you would like to make a
You
copy.
said section something else. That's.
Oh, you want to see declaratory relief? Sure. I am going to be in pending mode
I
to
don't think that's
receive.
the most current version, so you should reprint yourself
This,
a more current.
oh no, this is the most current. The pages just look beat up because I put in a lot of work. But section 11, I am going to be receiving my FOIA officer training certificate. I'm not claiming that I am a FOIA officer. I am just a member of the public. But I am well aware with the FOIA Act, and I correct many FOIA officers on many points and a few esquires.
So we're back to FOIA.
Yes.
Okay.
This is section 11, ma'am. Declaratory relief. Section 11.
Hello, I can help you here.
This is declaratory relief.
How are you?
When there's non-compliance, a requester may seek declaratory relief for damages and charges. Okay?
So we will await the Attorney General's opinion on your.
Well, ma'am, I'm just trying to help you guys
Thank
out.
you. We appreciate
so
it,
you
but I'm
don't
just
have to
saying
go
we-
through this litigation.
Okay.
That's all. I'm not being petty or like you claim. I'm checking, make sure that the
All right,
municipalities
well,
are in compliance.
Again, do you have it all? Are we done?
It'll take me a few minutes to file this FOIA form. I'll receive a copy and my business will be all set for today.
You're filing a FOIA?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right.
What was required is to be required to
Sure.
be
I
displayed.
gotcha.
Now I'm gonna request some records that need to be gathered.
Got
Which
it.
should take 5 days. Thank you so much. Give me a few minutes, ma'am. Okay. Oh, good job.
Yeah.
You want to take a photo of me too, right?
No, I'm actually going online to look something up.
Oh, take your time.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say you need to hold that digital image for the first 30 days under the FOIA law.
Sir.
Let me pause this for a minute. Can you say that again, please?
You also need to have permission to videotape someone.
Okay, a member of the public, ma'am, has the right to record public employees in the official course of their duties. The member of the public does not need permission. The reason is because you're honest, you're forthcoming, you're transparent. That's the reason why we're able to record your staff member.
We've been so transparent with you that you could see right through it.
Well, right. Well, that's why that you don't need permission when it comes to government employees. In the course of their duties.
Get back to the job
Yes,
that
ma'am.
the public is paying us to do?
Roster of all employees. This is also a job that pays you. You are a designated FOIA
I
officer.
understand that.
Roster of all employees include job duties, titles, salaries. I just need a copy of that received with the stamp, please.
You want us to make a copy of that for you?
Yeah, there's a stamp there and a copy for my records. It notes under section 3.5 of the FOIA Act that the FOIA officer, upon receiving requests, shall compute the date.
I'm sorry, were you saying something?
Yes, it requires a FOIA officer under section 3.5 of the FOIA Act to compute the date upon receiving requests.
Sure,
I'm very familiar with the FOIA Act, ma'am.
as is she.
Thank you, ladies. You have a wonderful day. Ma'am, like I said, I will tack these on the wall now.
Go ahead.
Thank you. So here's 2 blank spaces here, what I'm doing for the public body so they do not receive non-compliant. Let me go ahead and post these on the wall. So there I go. I posted these organizational charts, which is a block diagram. I displayed it at the public body here. They are now in compliant with a certain portion of the FOIA Act. Are you familiar with my channel?
Sir,
You're not? Okay. You have a wonderful day. Thank you for your partial
our
compliance.
channel is www.villageofnorgia.com. All that you just
You
asked is
have
referring
a
to.
wonderful day, ma'am.
Have a great
Thank you so much. Alrighty. So you guys see how that went. She made those rude remarks. But let it be shown to the world how they operate. Audit them. I always encourages you to audit them. Plenty love.